The old mansion had been abandoned for decades, its grandeur and beauty slowly being consumed by the passing of time. The once manicured lawns were overgrown, the paint had faded, and the window glasses were covered with dirt. But it was the stories that kept people away. Whispers of a violent spirit, a ghost that roamed the halls, searching for its next victim. People rumored that the house had been the site of a horrific tragedy, a family wiped out in their sleep by unknown force. Others claimed to have seen shadowy figures roaming around the property. They claimed to have also heard troubled screams in the dead of night. I didn't believe any of it. I was not a superstitious person. I was a skeptic, a seeker of truth and reason. So, when I inherited the mansion from a relative, I saw it as an opportunity to debunk the myths and restore the house to its former glory. I went round the house inspecting its architecture while taking notes of the areas for renovation. I entered the dusty rooms, admiring the intricate moldings and chandeliers. But as the sun went down, a chill crept over me. I felt the atmosphere around me change. I tried to shake it off, attributing it to the creaking floorboards and groaning pipes. That was when I started hearing whispers. It was faint at first. As time passed, they grew louder and louder, more urgent. "Get out while you still can." I turned around, but there was no one there. The voice seemed to come from all directions, echoing off the walls. I thought my mind was messing with me, so I brushed it off. I settled down and tried to sleep on the old sofa. But the whispers turned to screams. I covered my ears, but the sound was inside my head. Just then I turned my back, and that's when I saw her. A woman in a tattered black gown, her eyes black as coal, her face twisted in a snarl. She moved towards me, her presence filling the room with an unspeakable aura. I felt my head expanding. My heart began to beat fast. There I knew something mysterious was happening to me. She approached me with anger, and I could see her eyes lit with fire. I ran into another room hoping to escape from her. As I bent low to hide, I realized a mirror before me. I looked into the mirror and saw her reflection laughing at me in real time with fierce anger. I stood up and took my heels again. I didn't stop until I was out of the house, gasping for air and sweating from head to toe. As I glanced back, I was met with a terrifying sight. The woman stood by the window, clutching a duplicate of myself. Could that be me? I wondered. I saw her pressing the person's neck violently. Within seconds I could feel the pain and felt her hand aggressively choking the life out of me. The hurt was severe, and I couldn't breathe. I thought I had escaped the mansion, but now I realized with growing horror that the woman was mysteriously dangerous. The realization dawned on me that I was trapped in a living nightmare, and my fate was sealed. The next morning, the police found my car abandoned outside the mansion. I was never seen again. Some say on certain nights, when the moon is full, you can still hear my screams echoing from the empty halls. Others rumored they saw me seated by the window crying for help at night. Close pals claimed my signature perfume was often perceived around the mansion. My body was never found, so it keeps me wondering, where am I? The house remains standing, a testament to the evil and mystery that lie within. People whisper about the ghost, about the cursed mansion that consumes souls. And if you listen closely on quiet nights, you might just hear the whispers, warning you to stay away from the mansion.